everybody. I'm not into making videos, as you all know, personal videos. But I've had a lot of people ask me about my memorabilia, my little basement museum. It started out as plane storage and spare part storage, but it kind of snowballed. Let's start over here. I'll give you guys a tour. Right here is a little SIG quarter midget P-51 that was once raced by Jim Duda around 1973 with Hank Pullman. It's well used, but it survived. 1995 Japan F3A champion poster from Dave Patrick. Down here is just some random old radios, old craft, old PC. Conquest ain't old, but I flew one as a kid. Citizenship complete, that was my buddy's. It's like brand new. Same as the Blue Max, World Engines complete, like brand new. Another new Conquest. Kind of cool. Over here we got some Byron P-47 wings, my Royal Beechcraft, my custom built Taylorcraft by a buddy who passed away. He made well over 100 of these and sold them as the way you see it. One of the most beautiful constructed planes you could get. Let's start up here. Old ham radio. Citizenship servos from the 60s. Don Steeb servos. Some of my weirdo models. Some old electronics. People just don't realize on how many brands and products there were back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. My newest inquiry, GR Circus 6-channel, all brand new. Tower and Attack radios ain't old, but I flew them as a kid. That's my first Spectrum radio ever. First DX6. A couple GRs a buddy gave me. That's just a few. I'll eventually replace them with older ones, but right now that's what I got. Dave Patrick dashes. Old gauges, which I buy them at swap meets because you just can't get them anymore, and I put dashes in everything. Some old Sonictronic stuff. Some brands you never see anymore. I'm a big Dubro fan, and I like all their old packaging. Just look at all these different brands and packaging. That's why I like collecting this stuff. Down here's some more radio gear. Some old Bonner relayless servos. Some Don Steeb servos. That big blue box in the back's an old receiver. Some Craft servos, some Citizen servos. A buddy sent this to me, a DeWalt servo from 1953. More Craft servos, an Ace in the back. Ace servo pacer, more Craft. And we're getting into like the 80s stuff. It just goes to show how much was originally out there, and this ain't even the tip of the iceberg. Some old condensers, some old spark plugs, just some miscellaneous stuff. Brand new set of ROMs, Futaba retract servos, Craft retract servos, Crafty electronic retracts, sorry. Goldberg retracts, brand new, with the Craft 180 servo that powered all three. Dave Brown's. Just a bunch of cool old stuff. We got bored painting a pilot like Maverick. Couple boxes of brand new GR crystals of all kinds of channels. Just stuff from the 60s was cool. People like these. These are actually chip hides, backup props from the 92-93 TOC. Special Mario props. Mario. Look how beautiful them are. Precision Eagle 4.2 glow is what they were designed for. Each one of them's got marked different pitches. Just some old random stuff down here. Old and new. I bought enough SIG spinners to last me a couple years, even though I use more Dubro and True Turn than anything. Now some of the cool stuff. Cox Black Widow, brand new TD, Rossi 40, Weber 61 speed, brand new in the box from Dave Patrick. Some pipes, everybody knows I'm a pipe hoarder, header hoarder. A little diesel, McCoy 35 for my buddy, a DeLong 30, a little pump, fuel pump that everybody ran in their Cox cans. This is a Weber Bully 145 pumped, dual head, glow plug head, Mac header into a carbon fully carbon fiber bully. So, old glow plugs, perfect tanks, Old Perfect wheels. Balloon wheels. Vico tanks. I love Vico stuff. Williams Brother pilots. Tune pipe couplers from different brands and companies. Hose couplers. YS 61, 91, and 120 parts. There's some more cool stuff. And I love my Dubro stuff. Old Dubro wheels, chrome hubbed wheels. Craft wheels, everybody's favorite. Slim line, thick, big and small. Got a box of them out in the garage. Dave Patrick tail wheels. Some miscellaneous retracts and wheels. Trexler balloon wheels. Dave Patrick super glue from when you bought a kit. Miscellaneous stuff. That'll be old by the time I ever get to use it. Now, the reason I started collecting this stuff was for old gas cans, fuel cans. This is the reason why I started collecting old stuff. A buddy of mine passed away. He was a gas and oil collector. He had 100,000 pieces in his museum, and I learned to love art. And the artwork on these cans are just phenomenal. This one I just got tonight means a lot to me because it was actually made 10 minutes up the road in Kewanee, Illinois. Everybody loves K&B. The most popular can in the world, it seems like. Missile Mist, Fox Super Fuel, Duke Fox's Fuel. And everybody remembers these Testors cans. Francisco, that was a really rare can. Francisco and Power Mist. Of course, more Cox cans, which Cox made 1,000 cans. It'll probably be hard to get them all. Fumble Drone. The artwork is awesome on these cans. These are pretty rare. They're introductory cans from when you bought them model. One of their last bottles. AMF 1 Mac, OK Cub, and diesel. More diesel fuel. Still don't have any SIG, which is kind of crazy. Olson, Rice. There's a bunch of them I don't have. I'll make room for them all. This is a 1976 Quicksilver half-A racer with a tricked out TD 49 with custom craftsmanship parts. I guess this was supposed to be one of the fastest half-A designs ever from what everybody tells me. This was a buddy's. We're gonna get it flying. Just random old props, top flights, super thrust. These right here, my holy grails. Joe Birdie, handwritten, signed, Pylon Racing props. Just a few models that I have. I have a whole nother room full of models. Byron P-47, that someday we will get flying again. It was in Striking Back. My homemade wing racks. The top is a Star Aviation Designs jet. It's for sale if anybody's looking. Turbine, one of the first designs. My super lucky fly from Johnny Casburn. Dynaflight PT-19. A Lazy Ace. My PAU Sequoia. The GP61. Falcon prop, Falcon spinner, high-tech servos, Wolverine switch, handcar pilot. Pretty much the best of everything in that one. I always wanted a Sequoia, so I went kind of crazy. But actually, I enjoy flying this one my most. Got this from my buddy. My Hangar 9 card and extra. Put a GP61 on it and it is friggin' insane. Falcon prop, Falcon spinner. CA model Genesis from the late 2000s, me and my brother restored. Done up. It's my favorite Evel Knievel. This is my 20cc Hangar 9 P51. I was lucky enough to get serial number 001. It's got an Evolution 20cc in it, E-Flight retracts, all Spectrum servos. It's a blast to fly. Dave Patrick's 1 of 1 finesse, 2 meter, flown all around the world. As you see it, it wears all the original paint, all the original covering, original retracts. Signed by Dave, where it's been. Team Patrick shirt. And when Dave came up, he gifted me his first World's team jacket that he ever got. And I had him sign it. A lot of cool stuff. I didn't think I was really a collector until I started kinda half-ass and remodel in my basement. Decided to put up some display stuff. The next thing you know, it backfired. I hope y'all seen some cool products. Stuff you haven't seen in a long time is my goal. Not to have the biggest or best collection, but to show the new generation of flyers on what was out there. Stuff that we used to build with. You know, there's not a ton of this stuff out there anymore. There is, but there's not. There's definitely not anybody crazy enough to put it together, a collection together and display it. Well, I got more stuff coming in the mail. Stuff is always changing, looks and moving wise. I'm sure there'll be another video soon.